Your time now, look into my soul, you free.
Okay, so these are the Scary Reach remakes. First of all, Glamour Chica. I gave her some new feet, give her shin pads. I put the little thing on her face, the face paint. I put it on her other side. Gave her some lipstick. Gave her accurate hair, a little bow tie, and some earrings. Let's move on. Sorry, they aren't PNGs. When I made them PNGs, but when I downloaded them, the PNG part just deleted. But we got Glamour Freddy, got some necklaces on his arms, shin pads, a better bow tie, a hat with a stripe, earring, and some more face paint that's accurate color. And yeah, let's move on. Then we got my favorite out of them, Monty. I made his hand, all the purple parts on his hands and feet, more dark purple. Give him some chin pads, and I for some reason the bottom of Monty is just not with dots, so I put some dots at the bottom where they're supposed to be. I put the dots on his face and on his arms, and I gave him a red mohawk. So yeah, not much different. I made his stomach more yellow, and let's just move on again. Woohoo! Then we got Roxanne Wolf. Don't zip over this one. So I give her her shin pads, and she, you know how she has the black stuff on her clothes? I added the one on her shin pad. I gave her the stuff on her face. I also added the lines on her arms. Gave her longer hair, like the green one, and gave her both her earrings. Let's move on again. Then we got Vanny. To be honest, ever since I saw Vanny, I didn't see much wrong with her. There was some things that could be better. My Vanny isn't that perfect, but I think all the Vanny needed was some new eyes, bow tie, and a couple other stuff. So I didn't give her yellow stuff. I don't know why they added yellow. So just made that white again. Gave her some new eyes, accurate bow tie, and pink in her ears. I didn't add the brown. Sorry. Now let's move on again. Okay, then we got Music Man. Okay, so for DJ Music Man, this was pretty hard. This was all out of scratch. First, I did the basic Music Man head shape. Then I started adding the details, like the mouth, nose, the thing on the bottom, cheeks, and the eyes, and all that. Then I had the headphones, and I actually gave him a real hat. And then I did the body, which was very easy. All I had to do was just add the little two lines, and then it was pretty much done. Then I just made a black line of felt or whatever it would be called, and I just added a bunch of then keep on copying that, made one hand mold, and just kept on copying that, and then yeah, that's how I made Music Man. Let's move on once again. Then we got the bot, Staff Bot. I first started off at the bottom this time, making the base, and then adding some blue. I made the wheels black. I added some the little door thing. I added the chest and stuff. The arms. I gave him his 2 fingers. I gave him the cheeks. I gave him some eyes. For the head, I just circled out the normal head. And I had some ears and whatever you call it. And let's move on. Then we got the best character, Bat. I like to call him that. I don't care. We got first the head, pretty simple, just yellow with the little things and all. Those are actually Golden Freddy's pupils I use, and I made them and I cut them the bottom one off to make him look happy because he's happy. I gave him a neck. I gave him the thing, and if I were to make this, all the stuff on his body that would especially the writing would all be printed. Even the character, the caution, the words. Yeah, so let's move on to our next person. Now on to the Shattered. We got Shattered Monty. I got in the Monty edit, and I erased his hand, gave him an entered hand, and same thing with his arm. I got the Springtrap wires, and I just made them gray and just added a bunch, hundreds of them. For the eyes, I added just Glamrock Freddy's eyes, made them orange, and I moved his pupil to look like he's cross-eyed. I added the withering on his arm, his chest and his face, and yeah, it's pretty much it. Let's move on to Roxy. Shadow Roxy, I meant. I got the Roxy, I added the little withering on her, added like a little inner arm thing on her arm, then on the other one I added some Nightmare Freddy withering, and a bunch of withering on her chest, because she doesn't have anything there, I erased some of it. Then the inside, for her eyes, the inside of Ennard's mouth, big brain, added some Nightmare Foxy and Nightmare Freddy eyes, grayed out, then the normal ones, and added some teeth, I don't know who from. Let's move on to Shadow Chica. So for Shadow Chica, I gave her the cross-eyed eye, like Monty. I added the same withering I gave Roxy on her arm. Then I gave some other withering on her other arm. I added a bunch of withering on her chest, not much. And then I added one big thing to cover up her beak. I didn't actually take it away, I just added one big withering. Because if Funko were to do that, if they could have went all out and like molded this thing, but I don't think they did. Let's move on. Now we have the Blob. This one's a natural PNG for some reason. I don't know why the other ones, when I saved it, turned in, whatever. So the Blob was really easy. At first I just made the mold, which was really easy. Then I just added Fun and Freddy had it. Made it super dark and stuff, had some lines, and gave them some Nightmare. Roxy's eyes made red. So I did the same thing with Mango, Bonnie, Chica, Endo, and Sex Baby and Puppet. Sex Baby and Puppet, I didn't give them red eyes because they don't have that in the game. It's a whole reason. I don't want to get into that. Ask in the comments and I'll probably answer you. I gave them their Freddy eyes, the ones that have it. Chica, for some reason she has the body, but the rest don't. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. And I will see you guys next time. And tell me who I should make next.